Actually, today I'm very happy to be here today because I see one of our dreams in Abu Rish is born today as a conference for pediatric arrhythmia. Actually, with the team of Abu Rish and critical care department. At the end of the day, I think all people will sleep and it will be light session, not like other session of my colleagues. And it's about modern ways of arrhythmia documentation. I will take it very rapidly. Heart rhythm, of course, is one of its orders at about 2% of population, about 46.3 million people every day. البرزنتيشن يا جماعة مش باينة. And actually, atrial fibrillation, one of the most important and one of arrhythmia that affecting most of people. مش بتقلب. Okay. And for atrial fibrillation, of course, one of the major cardiovascular diseases that affecting most of people, and early that detecting atrial fibrillation, the less we decreasing the stroke. Monitoring for arrhythmia, we have traditional method like 12 lead ECG and Holter, modern method like smart wearable and telemetry, and pocket device. I actually called it like it, pocket device, ALAVCOR, and invasive method like intracardiac loop recorder. For traditional method, we have less or limited period for recording, and not useful for asymptomatic patient like paroxysmal atrial arrhythmia. And also for smart wearable, we have many technologies now like photoplasmography and single lead ECG that increasing the accuracy of these devices. And from this literature, we appreciated this figures that showing how the photoplasmography can differentiate between irregular rhythm as BVCs and as atrial fibrillation. And also we have many wearable devices like watches, many actually for brands of watches, patches, and mobile telesystem, and the clothing and accessories. Actually, I don't know that before preparing this literature, but we have some FED certified devices. I don't have all the devices, but just as example, Apple Watch, Fitbit, Samsung, for batches, Zybatch, which is most common. Also we have Cardostat, other chest strap like Nimbo Heart, and smart accessories like Aura, which is a ring. And smartwatches actually is the most growing in the market. It's about 20%. It's predicted to be 20% of the market in 2026. Apple Watch and the Fitbit is the most popular. And actually Apple Watch is more superior. And from Apple Watch, we have very large study, Apple Heart study, which was about 400,000 patients, and showing how the accuracy of Apple Watch and how accuracy of superiority for detection tachycardia. And from this nice literature also we can from Apple Watch we can do like 12 lead ECG localization of 12 lead ECG by using Apple Watch on the same points of chest leads to detect V1 to V6 and for lead 1, and we can do standard method by right index and the bottom surface of the watch from left hand, and for lead 2 and lead 3 also. So I can, for patient with frequent BVCs, I can make localization of BVCs just with Apple Watch. And it was nice actually. And we have actually many studies about Apple Watch, but at the end, all of them just recommended that physician involvement is necessary. Actually, these cases from real life, I have the cases. One of them was 9 years female living in USA, and actually they have recurrent attacks of palpitation, but no documentation of tachycardia, and of course not referred to a specialist in arrhythmia. Actually, I am just recommend her with Apple Watch, and this ECG from her Apple Watch, and after this one, she referred and has ablation. I had ablation after that. And another one, he was 76 years male. It was bedridden, many comorbidities. All the time he had the ECG in the emergency department with atrial fibrillation, and of course as atrial fibrillation ablation, he refused it because it's a complicated procedure. But with Apple Watch also we recorded that SVT and disorganized in atrial fibrillation, and actually we do SVT ablation. After that we had Fitbit wearables. It's like Apple Watch. Also they have larger scale for patients, for 400,000 patients, and all of them proving the accuracy and for detection atrial fibrillation. Also another study for validation to differentiation between sinus rhythm and atrial fibrillation for Fitbit. Another one, Samsung smart devices. Maybe Samsung is more market sharing now in all the world, and also it's validated now and FDA approved to detecting arrhythmia and atrial fibrillation. Huawei smartwatch, they have two large studies actually, MFA 2 trials and Huawei heart study, but till now it's not approved from FDA. It's a Chinese national approved. For the batches, for comparison between the batches and the Holter, for the batches we have longer time for recording, easier to use, more comfortable to the patient, and less complicated for the connection, and of course less interference. I mean, with the batches they can go to swim, they can making sport, not like the Holter. The most popular one is ZyoBatch, and we have two types of ZyoBatch as recording system, Zyo XT and Zyo Monitor. Zyo Monitor is a new one. It's lighter and thinner, and it's less more comfortable to the patient. And also we have another one. It's Zyo ET. It's telemetry by mobile. And also we have actually two excited literature about the ZyoBatch can detecting about in 100 patients. We can detect about 6.7 new atrial fibrillation patients. Another system is CAM system. Actually, it's made mainly for bradycardia by augmentations, the B wave and signal clarity. It's mainly for bradycardia, and in bradycardia, it's not inferior to ZyoBatch. We have another system from Canada because all other systems from USA. From Canada, we have CardioSat, and this actually is 14 days like ZyoBatch, and it's not inferior to ZyoBatch. And also, we have some validation in literature. For telemetry, we have mobile continuous outpatient telemetry is EMCOT, and for EMCOT, it's a batch which used for 5 days, and it's replaced every 5 days till the monitoring period is ended. And it's Bluetooth connected, and it's actually 2-lead ECG, and this is the first one till now that we have 2-lead, not single-lead ECG. Another version from this telemetry is called EPAC, and this one is just a patch and is sent back to the manufacturer to interpretation of ECG. And for EMCOT, it's versus ILR, it was superior to loop recorder. Vital patch from UK. It's like EMCOT and everything, but it's not just for heart rate, but it's heart rate, body motion, respiratory rate, temperature. But actually for arrhythmia detection for arrhythmia, till now that is still lacking. Other accessories, it's very funny to know that I have rings and headphones and shoes that can detecting arrhythmia, but till now for headphones and shoes, till now we have lacking data to prove the validation for arrhythmia and atrial fibrillation. Actually, this one was conference, sport conference paper, not scientific paper. Also have necklace, and it's a very good system. It's COVA monitoring system, and it's mainly for heart failure more because it can detect in cardiac output and the fluid status, also heart rate, and also we have some proving from the literature about it. Vestis, we have Libo system and the master cushion chart. Also for them, from them also was validated in literature, and because they can detecting according to the literature about 20% of participants in this study. Actually, arrhythmia detected by real devices is not just atrial fibrillation, all types of tachycardia, bradycardia, ectopus, even RT, EVRT, not just AF. But for smart clothing and accessories, as we said before, it's not proved till now for detection of arrhythmia. And we have many studies for Apple Watch, ZyoBatch, and CardioSat, and EMCOT, and they are superior to other devices according to the studies. We have some limitation to this, and the future, of course, for wearable devices. Limitation for all these wearable devices. It's not affordable for all people. The first, and second, battery life. Not all of them have long battery life. Third thing is the signal quality, because most of them is depending on just single lead ECG, so we have some noises and we can detect all the arrhythmia, not accurate. And for watches, we have for Apple Watch another problem that anxiety, because some people have some palpitation and when they just have some alarm, maybe false alarm, and they have more anxiety about due to Apple Watch. And of course also we have some noise detected for watches. For batches, skin irritation, and we have some waiting time to send back the halter, the batch to be read. And for the vestes, it's make clothes more bulky and it's not durable. Future actually companies have many technologies, many sensor like ultrasonic sensor, optic sensor, bioelectrical sensor for improving their accuracy for detecting tachycardia and make it more affordable. For a life core, which I call it, it's a pocket ECG. Actually, it's FDA approved from 2013. It's iOS Android system compatible, and it's depending on algorithm, which is artificial intelligence dependent, and according to also that the literature, they are superior to 12-lead ECG. And for intracardiac loop recorder, we have two types: injectable and traditional one. Injectable is smaller. And implantable recorder, we have some drawbacks: the cost, skin erosion, infection, oversensing and undersensing, and at the same time, the invasion, it's a procedure, it's not normal. For pediatrics, I found a very excited paper about utility of smartwatch in children. They recommended smartwatch more, and this study was done 145 pediatrics with children with just palpitation. We found that about 41 patients have already detected tachycardia. 5 of them, they have congenital heart disease. Home message monitoring arrhythmia is very important to make a decision. Second thing, wearable devices have some drawbacks, but the future will be or will have more and more future for this. Thank you, and this our team.